Happy New Year's, Lioden! It's been a while since my last Lioden video, huh? My New Year's resolution is to make a guide for the remaining month's events. Although it doesn't look like it, I've actually been working every month since September to get out these guides, and every time I would never be able to finish these videos before the month is already over. I want to change that this year. These guides don't get many views, but I really do enjoy making them. Lioden is a huge interest in mine, and I love helping people out, so making these guides is a real fun outlet for me. Anyways, it's January, which means it's time for the Great Hunger. Really starting off the new year well with famine, huh? Anyways, this event is super fun. It's actually one of my favorites right next to the October event. I started playing Lioden in January 2023, so the event is almost nostalgic to me in a weird way. As always, I won't be going over the storyline, but I will be mentioning the rewards, which include spoiling the possible endings. I'll put a spoiler warning before I get there along with a timestamp. In this video, I'll be covering the community bar rewards, shops, and a couple of tips on how to maximize gold beetle profits. Without further ado, let's get into the Great Hunger. Let's start off with the basics, which means the event currency. This month uses leather beetles as the event currency. You'll be able to use this in the event shop, the Boneyard, although this month also has the Carrion shop, which will also upgrade with each increase of the community bar. You can't spend the event currency there, as annoying as that is. Instead, the Carrion shop uses plain silver beetles as currency. I plan on making a video about making silver and gold beetles without having to spend real world money, but I'll go over a couple of quick tips on collecting silver beetles later in this video for now. With that out of the way, let's get to the Boneyard. The Boneyard, when unlocked, allows you to dig up 3 items at a time or donate 5 skulls to get 3 items. It's important to note that digging costs 2 energy every time you dig, and donating skulls takes random skulls from your hoard. You can't pick the skulls to donate, so I recommend burying any skulls you don't want to donate. Going into how the Boneyard works, you'll dig up 3 random items from a pool of items. These items will be up for purchase even after you roll over, but they'll change to different items if you dig or donate skulls again. There are a lot of cool decors that will be exclusive to digging and donating, but the real winning items are actually available immediately. Tier 0 has a chance for you to dig up great items like vulture eggs, broken drones, giant tortoises, and leopard orchids, but the real winners are lion meat and primal beauty on demands. Lion meat tends to sell a pretty stable 7 golden beetles outside of the month. I haven't sold enough primal MODs to be able to give you a good price range, but I was able to sell a few of them in June for around 20 GB a pop. So if you're looking to profit off of this event, work on getting these items. The Boneyard and Carrion shop aren't the only things available to you. This one goes out to all my people that have trouble feeding their pride. The food pit is a place where you can feed your lions. There's no cost or catch, it's a free source of food. The food pit is opened by donating food items and filling up the community bar. With each tier upgrade, the amount of hunger it fills will go up, and if you buy feed all play all, you'll be greeted with a feed all option. Alright, it's time to get to the storyline. I won't be spoiling the story or its rewards yet, so don't worry. During this event, my good boy Laharu is going to give you quests to complete. These quests and the rewards for completing these quests change as you get further along in the story. In Novel 1 quests, you'll be rewarded with 50 silver beetles, 2 leather beetles, 2 vulture eggs, a fox skull, and some experience. In Novel 2 quests, you'll get 100 silver beetles, 2% impression, 3 leather beetles, 5 vulture eggs, 3 fox skulls, and more experience. In the last novel, you'll get 100 silver beetles, 4% impression, 4 leather beetles, 5 vulture eggs, 5 fox skulls, a giant tortoise, and even more experience. With that out of the way, I'll finally get to spoiling the story. So if you want to stay blind, jump ahead to this timestamp. Now that that's been said, let's get on to the rewards. The first reward is by completing the storyline. With each novel you complete, you'll be rewarded with an achievement. You'll also be able to earn 2 achievements and a title at the end. When you complete the storyline completely, you'll earn the 50 Stripes of Hunger achievement as well as the Lone Wanderer title. Now here's where I'm going to split this section up. At the end of the story, you'll have to choose between killing the Queen Mother and simply subduing her. If you kill the Queen Mother, you'll be rewarded with the Game of Thrones and Just Smell Your achievement. You'll also get these backgrounds and one of the following applicators. And be aware if you choose this path, you'll lose 200 karma. If you choose to subdue the Queen Mother, you'll get the House of the Fallen Clans achievement. In the end, you'll get these backgrounds and one of these applicators. Like the other option, you'll gain 200 karma. There are also universal item rewards. These rewards you'll get no matter which option you choose. Along with the items on screen, you'll also get 20 leather beetles, 30% impression, 500 silver beetles, and experience, which is decided by multiplying your level times 400. Now that we're pretty much at the end, let's get to silver beetle earning. While you'll get a lot of silver beetles through quests, you might still need more if you tend to spend silver beetles often or want a lot of things from the carrion shop. For one, always send your lionesses out to hunt. You'll get tons of food this way, which you usually won't need if you're good with feeding your lions through the food pit every day. You can sell these at monkey business, or if you're worried about not having much food, you can sell your food once it rots. You're able to throw away this rotten food, sending it to the giving tree, but you can get a fair amount of silver beetles every day by selling it instead. My next tip is to sell elephant and lion skulls. You can sell them easily in the monkey business for 75 SP and 56 SP, or you can try to sell them a little bit more in the trading center, but there's no guarantee that they'll sell. I also recommend selling extra scars you have in your hoard to monkey business. It won't give you too much SP, but it's a good way to make some extra cash if you don't use scars. And with that, I think that's pretty much everything. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this will help you make the most out of this event. As always, feel free to leave a comment or message me on Lioden if you have any questions. Like I mentioned earlier, I love helping out newbies and will be more than welcome to giving anyone a hand regardless. That's about it. Goodbye and good night.